Tori, thank you. Tonight, the head of Denver Police is responding to a controversial video that was shown to students at a local high school. One piece of the video, seen here, advises the viewer to avoid police when dealing with a bias-motivated attack. The message is that police can escalate a situation and may end up treating a victim or witness as the perpetrator instead of the one who should be helped. Karen Morfitt following this story for us tonight. And Karen, you sat down with Denver's police chief this afternoon.
And Kelly, he's responding not only as a member of law enforcement, but also a graduate of the Denver Public Schools system. He says he's worked most of his time leading this department on rebuilding relationships with the community and law enforcement. And he sees this video as a disadvantage. He's concerned about the divide the message may cause.
Denver Public Schools is addressing concerns about a video that was shared with students at South High School. The district says it did not review the video beforehand.
I repeat, do not call the police.
The intent was to share information about how to respond to racist attacks. 6 tips that include avoiding police.
Unfortunately, what I saw certainly enhances the divide that we're all trying to bridge.
Denver Police Chief Paul Pazin says he was shocked by that advice and the why behind it.
It pushes a narrative saying that police officers are trained to treat communities of color, LGBT communities, Muslims as criminals.
Online, the creators described the video as offering an abolitionist approach to bystander intervention that does not rely on the police. Some students say they were open to the message.
It's a good and bad tip. I was probably just presented the wrong way.
It was a little shocking because, when we're growing up, we're taught to tell the police about stuff that happens. But then again, I've gone through experiences where it's like, honestly, I kind of wish I didn't say anything or I wouldn't have called.
Chief Pazin says he recognizes there are those concerns.
How do we bridge those types of gaps when something like this is shown to students that just pulls us apart?
Now, the principal here at South High School did send a letter home to families saying that the intent was to provide empowerment for people who may witness these types of attacks, not to have any sort of negative impact on the relationship between DPS and DPD, and that she is committed to improving and strengthening the long-standing relationship with Denver Police. Denver Police now also wanting to meet with the school district and say that they can continue to work together on these types of issues. We're live tonight in Denver. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
We've done a lot